Wallace and Cole Sievers to the left. Reese looking that way. It's Jack Sievers instead. And he sheds a tackle, still nice. Going up the sideline. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Archbishop Murphy. Saladino, pretty clean pocket, airs it out right side, and that's picked off. It's George Woods, his second pick of the night, up the sideline, and he's brought out of bounds. 2nd and 18, and there's a handoff for McGee. He breaks free in a foot race. Lance McGee, they won't catch him. Touchdown, Sumner. Franklin Pierce, they need the 11 for a first down. Up the middle, it's Allen, breaks through, touchdown, Franklin Pierce. To win a league title this year. They're off to a great start, but they face 2nd and 16. Tuivasa hit from behind again. It's Elijah Wallace with the sack. Barnes off the play action. Heaves it deep, has Fruin again, inside the 10, monster stiff arm, touchdown Bethel! Farrell, up the middle, squeezes through, Farrell still going, dragging a defender, and he will not be denied! Touchdown Lake Stevens! Welcome back to the NFHS Network. Today's game at Husky Stadium is presented by the Seattle Seahawks, supporting WIAA football and the launch of girls flag football with the inaugural state championship coming in February. It'll be 1st and 10 for Tumwater, trailing by 2 scores as the 2 seed against Archbishop Murphy. The number 1 seed, undefeated, trying to win their first state championship since their 2016 team that up before this year was unequivocally the best team Archbishop Murphy has fielded. This 2025 team is trying to change that narrative. Bud looking to throw, hammered from behind, the ball is out, and it is picked up. Archbishop Murphy has got it with William Wilson. He'll take it to the house, a scoop and score for the Wildcats.
That's that big play you were talking about that we needed to see. It was an excellent hit from looked like Loban Freiberg, and he gets to the quarterback and surprised him on the blind side, loses the ball. Great awareness from Wilson, who just picks it up and takes it all the way to the end zone.
Tyler, you asked about turnovers. There it is. There it is, ABM taking advantage.
And how about the difference? Tumwater gets the turnover, they don't score. Archbishop Murphy gets the turnover, and the defense is the one who scores. We talked about Freiberg all night. Wilson has been so impactful as well, and the two of them combined for a massive play, maybe the biggest play of their lives, as Phillips drills it through, and just 11 seconds into the 4th quarter, the game plan has totally changed for Tumwater, now down by 3 scores.
Yeah, that was one of those lookout blocks where you just missed your block. You got that blind side sack like that, and then Jackson Bud, good job getting up off the ground after that. He was absolutely hammered.
That was a huge shot, and yeah, he never felt the pressure coming.
Nope.
No chance for him to hang on. Nobody's going to hang on to the football after taking a shot like that without being able to anticipate.
Yeah, and and like said, the big play and the turnover, the touchdown. Like I was thinking the other way around as far as being, a Tumwater guy. But, wow, what a turn of events. I mean, you're still at a pretty close game. Now you're 3 touchdowns down in 1 play.
If Kyler Gordon is watching, he's saying, I know that feeling of returning a fumble for a touchdown. He did it longer than anyone has in 2A title game history. He talked about the 60-yarder he had as part of that 2016 title team. And the defense for Archbishop Murphy coming up with maybe the play of their lives.
Yeah, huge play. And what an exciting play for high school in general, but to do it in the state championship's amazing.
And Freiberg, a senior, part of that senior class that we've talked about all night long, as Phillips pounds it into the end zone. And now Tumwater going up against a defense that only allows 9 points per game. They need 21 here in the final 11:49, and they also have to shut out Archbishop Murphy from here on out.
Yeah, I mean, tough ass there. You know, I talk a lot about during the playoffs, everything is so final in the playoffs. You know, you talk about the seniors, you know, this is your last game, and what are you going to do these last 11 minutes and 49 seconds? You know, it's not completely out of reach, but if you're Archbishop Murphy senior, you're feeling pretty good.
Again, they went 0-8 as freshmen. Didn't score a touchdown until their 4th game of the season, and it's all changed. Wall, right side, has space, has a block downfield as well, and Wall is finally pushed out of bounds across the 35-yard line. They'll mark him out after a gain of 17 yards.
Cabales did a phenomenal job going across the field there, being able to get him. He's lined up on this opposite side in the as the safety, and he just uses that speed, tracks him down, and gets the shove out of bounds.
And I believe that's Tomato's biggest gain from rushing the ball. And if you're going to run the ball when you're down 3 touchdowns, you need to get big chunks like that.
They'll try the left side this time. Cutting upfield. Looks like Gavin Kaikinen who got the carry, got about 4 yards. Made a nice cut upfield because it looked like there wasn't a whole lot on the left side.
Yeah, great job of putting his foot in the ground and getting north and south. And a good first down play there for the T-Birds.
And again, Keith, to your point, that's the depth of Tumwater, another new ball carrier in the game for the T-Birds, and now they're going quickly. Here's Kaikinen again, right side. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. Finally twisted down inside the 40. A touchdown-saving tackle made by Robert Moses. He's been in on a couple of big plays for the Wildcats secondary. Might have just saved 6 points.
And Kaikinen's been playing defense, but you get some fresh legs there on the backfield, and they just look a little springier.
And you were right, Keith. That 17-yarder was the longest play until Kaikinen just went ahead and took that for himself.
We'll try him a 3rd time. And this time he is met right in the middle by William Wilson.
Yeah, Wilson not having that time for sure.
Fooled me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me, can't get fooled again.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know too many people that actually get that right, so good job on that call.
And Wilson might be jacked up still after that about 40-yard run back on the scoop and score, too. He's 2nd and 8. 10 minutes left in the 4th. Back to pass, Bud. Heaving it down the middle of the field, has a man open. It is caught. Touchdown, Tumwater. It's Evan Baxter with the grab.
Quick score. That's that's part of the formula for a comeback, a quick score. There it is.
36 yards, and that's exactly what Tumwater needed. Take a look at this throw.
As you mentioned a little earlier, the Archbishop Murphy have let several of these vertical threats behind them. They've escaped so far pretty well here today, but this time one of the ones that gets punished for letting the man behind.
And the wind, too, might have actually helped out Baxter. It looked like it moved him over to where there wasn't an A.B. Murphy defender, as the extra point is no good. Wide to the left, as it is a 28-13 lead. Archbishop Murphy out in front, but Tumwater maybe some momentum on their side with 9:47 left in regulation. Geisa Credit Union is proud to sponsor the 2025 WIAA State Football Championships. Welcome back to the exhilarating live action on the NFHS Network. Might be coming down to the wire again, just a 2-score game, 28-13. Now that fumble recovery for a touchdown looms even larger as Archbishop Murphy still out in front. I have to think maybe Tumwater is considering either a short kick or an onside kick. Both teams still with all 3 timeouts left. Here's the short kick up the middle, the onside kick. It is recovered by Tumwater.
Wow. ABM wasn't even ready for that.
They were not, and ready for it was Jacob Riedel, who is the one who recovers it for Tumwater, and they steal a possession.
Yeah, that's exactly what you need. There's the turnover that they needed.
That's exactly what they needed to do. We had mentioned they might try for it.
And there are some A.B. Murphy players that were questioning. That ball went 12 yards before it was touched.
Yeah.
That was perfectly executed by Tumwater.
And in that replay, you could see there were about 5 T-Birds in sight, and look at how fired up Jackson Budd is leading the huddle for Tumwater. He went in there screaming, and he was gesticulating with his arms. He is fired up right now. But can the T-Birds corral it? All that momentum that they have and put it to good use. They can't do it here. Upended. Robert Moses brings down Grady Wall for a loss of 3.
Nice tackle.
That's how you stall some of that momentum.
Yeah.
That could have been dangerous had Murphy not had an answer. Now it gets back into the rhythm of the game here of, okay, big play. We understand. We see it. We're ready for you still, though.
So it brings up 2nd and 13. Bud looking to throw. Sets up, lofts it deep, has a man down there again, and it's incomplete. Trying to hit his target of Wyatt Chase. They've connected a couple of times. Once for a touchdown. Incompletion here brings up 3rd down.
Pretty good coverage there.
He might have contacted a little bit early.
The receiver was looking for a flag, but everybody going for the ball. Good no call.
And there's no face guarding in high school either. That's a common misconception.
Yeah.
You can put your hands up without looking for the ball. That is clean.
So now it's 3rd and 13. Bud feeling pressure. Rolling to his right again. Throws back over the middle. Almost a diving grab by Chase. And now it's 4th down, and certainly Tumwater will have to go for it here. Down 2 scores, 8:59 left in the 4th.
Yeah, Jackson Budd, he's going to see the video on that. He's going to probably wish he would have just ran that. I think he probably could have run for the 1st down, being as fast as he is. But that throw back across his body, so dangerous.
And again, you've got that junior 6'3", 225 pounds of William Wilson, who looked like he was showcasing the speed. Might have tracked him down anyway.
Yeah, bearing down on him, you're right.
4th down for Tumwater. Bud has to step up again, trying to run. Heaves it late, incomplete.
Nice.
What a play from Cole Sievers. He swats it away, and it's a turnover on downs.